Hello, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Razovy, and today I want to talk about a manga and also an anime because yes, it has an anime as well. I want to talk about a manga slash anime that really made me feel great again and made me remember the good times when I was still studying in Japan, going to university there, and having the time of my life. Now, as you can see, the manga and also the anime that I'm talking about is called Grand Blue Dreaming. And basically, if you are currently in college or you have gone to college, or hell, even if you're planning to go to college for that matter, this anime slash manga is insanely fun to read or watch, depending on if you're going to watch the anime or read the manga. Now, people, before we start, my name is Razovy. I basically make anime videos all the time, manga videos as well. So feel free to subscribe if you like that kind of content. Now, like I said, this manga really made me feel like good again. I really enjoy reading this one. Basically, I picked this manga up last time that I was in Japan, which was last year, around, what was it, September? No, not September, August. I went in August. I went to Japan again. I'm planning on most likely going to Japan again this year. I'm not really sure. Kind of still iffy. I'm gonna go to a different country, but it's probably gonna be Japan again. Anyway, so I went to Japan last year, and it was just a ton of fun. It really was. I traveled to all kinds of cities that I haven't been yet, and bought a lot of stuff, way more stuff than I should have. But one of the things that I bought, like I said, was in this case a manga called Grand Blue Dreaming. I bought all of the volumes, all of the available volumes at the time. Why? Well, very easily, because I bought them at what we call Book Off. And Book Off, if you've never been to Japan, is if you can read Japanese, that is, you have to be able to read Japanese. But if you're able to read Japanese, Book Off is like the glory land. It is awesome. Because for like, I'll give you an example. Like I'm able to read Japanese. I'm not fluent, but I speak Japanese rather well, and I'm able to read manga. Like I'm definitely at that level. And I went to Book Off. I bought all of the, how much was it? 16 volumes, 17 volumes, and it cost me in total a whopping, I believe, $20. I think it was $20. That's it, $20. Uh, Most of the time, if you buy a manga from Amazon, it's like what, like $15 for one book. This was $20 for all of it. And the reason that I bought these volumes is because, well, I had watched years ago. I watched the anime. Now I don't know when it aired. When did it air? 2018. So it had been a couple of years since I had watched the anime, and I saw that it was still like publishing. Right, I saw that still new volumes were popping up. I was like, you know what, I'm gonna buy them. And I started reading it quite recently. As I picked up the manga, like I started reading it. And I'm just so happy because basically, like I said, this manga reminds me of the good old days when I was still in college. Now, why is that the case? Well, it's quite simple. Basically, we follow a guy called Iori, and Iori moves to I guess a new town, city, whatever, because he is going to attend a university there, Izu University, as you can see, and he moves into a house, a diving club, so to speak. Not because he's such a big diving fan, he doesn't even know what it is, right? He had never done it before, but his uncle, where he is going to live with now, owns this diving school, right? And he immediately meets these two cute girls, right? He meets Chisa and her sister. Let's see if I can find her sister real quick in the list here. Probably, but yes, here, Nanaka. And so he meets Chisa and Nanaka, and he immediately falls in love with Nanaka, but then later on, he starts to get a thing for Chisa because they are the same age, and I believe Nanaka's a little older. Okay, so fair enough, her age has never been given, but she's a little older. I think she's a second or third year in university. And so he's like, oh, wow, this is going to be fun. And then he also meets like two other guys, which are like really, they're so funny. Like whenever these guys are on the page or on the screen, they just make you laugh. They really do. And he meets them as well. He becomes friends with them, and all they do is drink, do stupid stuff, and kind of study whenever it's necessary. They're awesome. I really like these guys. And if you have been to university, these guys exist. There are a ton of them, and they're awesome. Anyway, so he meets them as well, and they form a tight-knit group, and everything is fun and games. And basically, Iori wants to, how should I put it? He wants to live the best life that he can, and in order to do so, he needs to have these schemes to like try and get with girls and that kind of stuff, right? As you do at that age. You know, he's not the only one that did that at that age. There are plenty. And basically, you see this guy, you see Iori going from a dumb kid and turning into like this party animal, and this slowly but steadily becomes an adult as well, which is really fun to see. And basically, this is one of the funniest manga and anime, like I said, that I've ever read, basically. It is so wacky, but not in like a nonsensical way. Like, the things that you see them do are things that you actually also see people do in real life if you've been to college, right? It is ridiculous. And especially since this is taking place in Japan, and I have been to college, like I've been to university in Japan, like I notice certain things that, you know, my Japanese friends used to do as well, just like these guys are doing in the manga. And the cool thing is that, well, Japanese culture, even when it comes to like university culture, which might sound weird, but really it's just different from Western university culture, college culture, right? So it's fun to, especially for me, to like see those things back on the page or on the screen. Now, they're way more awesome characters, which will slowly but steadily be introduced. One that also really jumps out is, of course, Kohei, who is like this anime crazed person that, on the one hand, he's just the one big otaku. He's just one big meme at this point, but I love him to death. He's really funny. And basically, if you just want to have a good time reading manga, like a feel-good, funny, like that kind of feeling, then you're definitely going to love this. And you know what the cool thing is that although it is wacky and although it is stupid and funny and that kind of stuff, it actually has some dramatic moments in it as well. Like, there are some feels moments in this manga as well. It is so much fun, really. If you have not yet watched or read Granblue Dreaming, then I highly advise you to do so. Now, if you're anime only, fair enough. There is an anime, like I said, it has 12 episodes. I liked it, but now that I'm currently like reading the manga, I am noticing how much better the manga is compared to the anime. And it's mainly, I guess it's the pacing of the manga. The anime is able to really, it takes its time with certain moments that I feel like, this works better in a short gag, right? Like a gag panel or something. And then you go to the manga, and then they actually put in like a yonkoma, like a 4-panel gag type of thing, and then it's done, in which it works way better. So if you are not anime only, if you are open to the idea of reading manga, for the love of God, read the manga. Like I said, the anime is good, don't get me wrong, but the manga is so much better. Now, ladies and gentlemen, I hope that you enjoyed this video. I sure did, because I like making these videos. Don't forget to click on the like button, by the way. It helps content creators out a ton. It's a small gesture, but really, the YouTube algorithm rewards those people, like those content creators that get a lot of likes. So do me a favor, click on the like button. And if you haven't subscribed yet, but you do like these types of videos of me just talking about random anime and manga, then I would highly advise you to, subscribe. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, I was Razovy, and you were you. And I will see you guys later. Goodbye.